Welcome back to another edition of It's the End of the World and Fuck. We have 7 players here, and I am your DM once again. Thank you for joining us. To my left, we have...
Yag, Urmom, human rogue.
Mance Hightower, human rogue.
I'm Blevin. I'm a human cleric.
Lamus, elf rogue.
I'm Ongris, bright brass, dwarf fighter.
Elby Backbow, dwarf wizard.
And Lilia Snow, human wizard.
Okay, now where we left off, we are in the middle of an orc orgy. You just basically slaughtered everyone. Well, I should say Valeros and Makin did. On the far end, there is an orc shaman with his summoned familiar, the toad. Then we have an Orog who has been blessed by the shaman's divine abilities. The mercenary troops see how quickly you guys have, like, just cleaned house, and they're like, fuck this. They're like, see you guys back at camp. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Valeros and Makin are sticking around.
So I'll be shooting at this little...
The Orog.
I believe that's a hit.
13 damage. You know, he was looking down or something. He was not entirely sure what was going on, and it hit him right in the side. Blood spurts everywhere. He's pissed. He's flailing around looking for the direction of the shot. The shaman points out the direction.
I'm just gonna move there. And that's not
So Blevin moved up through the smoke screen to join the rest of the of his party. And Landless ends his turn in the middle of the smoke.
I like it.
I'll just take my 4 spaces and pop a shot off at the guy.
And it lands right in the barricade.
Great.
I'm just gonna have to position myself over here. I kind of scuttle up closer to the barricade, and I just kind of look around like I'm dumb.
Okay, so Lilia runs up from camp, and she moves pretty fast, so she can move 6 squares through this smoke screen, and we'll just see how far that gets me. I run up next to our cleric Blevin, and I say I've returned from camp, and I'm here to aid you.
Shaman here walks over to the Orog. He touches him on the shoulder and makes a small little chant. He's now enchanted with guidance, and he's gonna chuck a javelin. Orog is pissed. He's gonna take his 5 steps back this way. Toad hops 1 space over. Ribbit.
I'm gonna take a shot at that asshole. Then I'll use my deadly aim feat.
Your bolt goes right next to the other bolt.
Great.
If I'm behind someone, then he's not gonna shoot at me. And I'm gonna take a shit at him.
So Blevin fires off a little fireball straight at the Orog in front of him, and it lands right on his chest. Boom! He's reeling from it. He's like patting out the fire.
I moved out of the smoke screen.
Okay.
Stumbled across the bodies, and now I'm on the front line.
I'm just gonna get up in here, so if I could have like rogue cover fire. So I'm going here and attacking. Okay, that's a miss.
Your giant warhammer swings around and breaks both arrows that were shot at the barricade.
Great.
I just peek around the corner, and I'm going to cast Burning Hands.
It goes croak, and it just like crumbles up. There are roasting toad legs now. Shaman is pissed. Shaman's looking at you like, what the fuck? That's my fucking pet. It's just a toad. Just a fucking baby toad.
I'm gonna come stand behind Ongrist. I'm pretty sure I can see over him at the shaman, and just kind of like pats Ongrist on the head, a little bit angrily, but also in support.
It's the shaman's turn. He's gonna move over here. He's gonna place his hands on him again. Bloop. Guidance. Orog is coming up from behind here.
Nat 20. So that's 10 damage for that. Second attack of opportunity is a miss.
Alright, and Orog's dead.
Okay, so then I'm going to run up there, drop my crossbow, whip out my sword, and I'm gonna stab this fucker.
And he takes the wound and he looks at you. Says, fuck you.
I'm gonna stay right there and shoot at him.
Shaman takes the hit. Drops down to 1 knee. He places his hands down on the ground and a transmutation circle forms in front of him. the fucking earth starts shaking, and he starts like chanting something as blood spurting out of his mouth. He's like fucking cursing at you all, and suddenly the bodies all around start to fucking like roll towards the center of the battlefield. This bloody fucking mess right here, and out of the fucking bloody mess rises an orcish Warclops. He's basically assembled from all the body parts of the fucking fallen. And he's dripping with blood, and he's got this giant eye that swivels around at you. And he's drooling blood and guts.
I'm just gonna cast a firebolt.
And the fireball hits and explodes, and pieces of fucking like visceral fluid and like junk just shoot out.
I'm gonna run up on this motherfucker. Stab him with my greatsword. Come out!
You slash like right between his arm and his side. You hit nothing.
Bangarang. Nope, that's a 2.
So this whole scorching ray thing I have is the thing that I'm gonna do now. I'm the shaman, and you just take it.
So the ray shoots into his chest and fucking like comes out his eyes and his mouth, and he just kind of explodes.
He explodes and comes out his eyes and mouth. Alright, I heard you.
I'm just gonna move over here, and I am facing the Warclops, and I'm going to cast my sleep spell.
And it is ineffective.
Back.
Damn.
Valeros and Makin have just been kind of just watching this shit from the sidelines and like pointing and laughing. Warclop swivels around. Who's this here?
Not me.
Alright, I'm going to pick up my crossbow, reload my crossbow. Yay.
I am going to take a shot at the Warclops.
I'm just gonna move over here. I cast a firebolt.
Now I'm gonna take another swing at this guy. Hopefully I don't fuck it up. Damn!
Finally in this fucking thing. I crushed his foot.
Warclops looks at his foot, goes, "Rah!" Shakes it, and he just kind of like, and then it just like it's swelled with blood right back to its normal size.
There might be some other shit we need to take into factor here, guys.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna put him to sleep.
You seem very sure of yourself.
I am.
Yeah.
Well, I was hungover, so.
Yep, so instead of trying to put him to sleep again, I am gonna go ahead and use a cantrip. It is Ray of Frost. So, did I freeze his little toe?
His tiniest little toe, which is actually one of the orc's toes.
Yeah.
So he's gonna take another swing at Lamlas here. And so now he's got 3 slams. Alright, so he's gonna take 2 swings at you, so you take 20 damage total.
You just got knocked the
out,
fuck up!
And he's gonna save the other one. And takes a swing at Angrist. 11 damage.
Take that 11.
And I'm going to loot the shit out of that corpse.
Yag rummages through the remains and entrails of this decimated orc shaman, picks up a finger and there's a ring on it, pries the ring off of it with great difficulty, spots another hand, there's another ring on that, pried the boots off the feet, and there is some gold.
I take 10 lengthy steps, one of which I almost fall, to my new destination. I'm gonna shoot at the guy with my crossbow.
Fuck!
Flies right between like 2 legs on his arm.
I'm gonna channel energy to heal that guy.
My name's Landless.
Get healed for it. So now you are suddenly alive.
We'll lose a finger on that one.
Okay, my pinky.
Because
my left pinky. I don't need that shit.
you got pounded the fuck up, man.
Damn it!
I like lift my hammer over my head and I fucking just saw my friend lose his finger and I swing.
You swing for the kneecap, and no, you just smash the ground right next to him.
I'm gonna scoot on over here and
Check out these rings. Cast my knowledge arcana thing.
I'll just hold out my shit that I got. Like, hey, is any of this like particularly wild?
The ring that was found on the solitary finger, which is, encased in gold and it's got scribblings on it, is a ring of ectoplasmic invigoration. The second ring that was found on the hand is a ring of grit mastery. The boots are boots of speed.
So I just kind of moved so I could see the Warclops, and I'm gonna go ahead and shoot off an acid arrow.
So the arrow hits the orc fucking construct thing. The orcish cyclops. It like immediately starts sizzling from the inside. Fucking orc lets out a howl of agony. Says, "Why?" And then blindly it just like starts like running in the direction it was shot from. And just wails.
I said, oh, it's fine.
It's fine, so it doesn't hit. And it's got 3 slams, so it's gonna make another one over at Angrist.
Oh, over at me!
Yep. 15.
Miss.
Which is also another miss. Yeah, it's basically just flailing in rage.
I will take a step over there, so I am flanking, so I can use my sneak attack with my crossbow.
So the arrow goes right over Angrist's head and smacks it like right in the neck, and it just kind of like, rah! It just starts freaking out, grabs the arrow, tosses it down, and just screams at you.
I'm just gonna shoot, and I'll be flanking with Angrist. And I'm attacking with my crossbow.
Hits him right in the arm, like right in the butthole on his arm. And poop squirts out. Bleh. Right onto Lilia.
We'll move right there. And then channel energy, so it hits you as well.
Alright, I'm gonna stand up. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, just stood up.
Well, then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna fucking step in and swing. So that's 9 damage.
I'm just gonna come over and pick up this frog and check it out.
And your hands are gross now.
I put the frog in my bag.
Alright, so I'm gonna use my cantrip again, Ray of Frost. But then, of course, I gotta roll for the acid damage from last round.
And the Orcish Warclops is getting it from all sides now.
Alright, he's gonna throw one at Angrist here. Slams you with one butthole fist for 10 damage. And he picks up the other fist. And then he turns over to Landless here. Swings at him. 11 damage to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna reload, and I'm gonna take another shot at that fucker using my sneak attack again. 11 damage to that fucker.
You took a shot at him, and it sliced through his shoulder, and his arm just fell completely off.
So I'm gonna move to the other side of Angrist. I'm gonna take a shot at this conglomerate of buttholes.
And it takes another shot in the neck, and it just kind of like wobbles there for a second, and then the head just kind of like falls off, and the whole thing falls apart. Blood and guts everywhere.
Can I immediately try to get some bolts back from the corpse?
There's 6 bolts in there. Everyone can get their bolts back. Machen's just like, yeah, I'm sure this sword could have done some damage. In the blood spattered area where there was the shaman, you see a damaged Masterwork chain shirt, a Masterwork Morning Star, 12 javelins, 6 rubies, 3 flawless amethyst, also a bag of bones, and 3 potions of cure light wounds. Yeah, there's about 40 gold pieces in there. That's the extent of the loot. Alright, so after the battle and everything's been looted, we have all decided that the best road is the one to Sandpoint. See you all there, fuckers.
I have a learning disability.
Fuck, you're like rogues and shitty elves and shit.
Never.
Do you want me to cast a less grumpy spell on you?
Yeah.
I'll cast a counter spell of more grumpy.
In a voice that sounds remarkably like a person doing a bad frog impression.
Stop, drop, and roll, motherfuckers.
While you stab him, can you yell, "Get fucked, orc scum"?
What? Why would it just hit a toad? How big is the
15-foot
toad?
cone.
Yeah, but how big is the toad? How big is the toad, though?
How big is the toad?
It's a pretty normal sized toad.
How many toads tall would you say that there is?
A normal sized toad, like this big.
I'd say at least 15 toes high.
Everybody get behind Mance.
Goddamn shit.
Fuck me.
Hey, that's what he's trying to do.
Patting him down, sexually harassing him, you know.
Can be fucked! It's got 2 vaginas and like a dozen assholes. It can be fucked.
Fuck you.
Well, fuck you for being so slow and such a terrible killer. Well, how tall is this thing?
How many frogs?
Frog unit.
Tell me that toad was like 10,000 XP right there.